Hello guys, what's going on? Welcome to Season 3, episode number 9. Yes, number 9. Is it? Yes, of course it is. It's number 9. Anyway, welcome to a new episode, where today we are in the second leg of the League Cup semi-final against Chelsea at home. Massive games to get through. And then we've got Everton to play away in the Premier League as well. Now, in the last episode, quick recap, because it feels like it's been quite a while since I've done this save. But we lost 3-2 to Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. But it gives us a chance. It's not too bad. We've got a chance to make something happen in this game. So there's still hope, glimmer of hope for us to reach the final of the League Cup. That's what we want to aim for today. We drew 3-3 home to Southampton. Really should have won that game. Well, I say we should have won. We should have taken this game. Because Southampton be playing really bad this season, and for some reason they nearly beat us. Thankfully, that didn't happen because Daniel Sturridge hat-trick saves us a point, and we just drew 0-0 to Huddersfield. Boring game, and I'm just so tired of playing against Huddersfield. I mean, it's about the 4th time this season. Have we got Huddersfield again this season? Thank God, no. Thank God for that. I'm just sick and tired of playing them. But anyway, they're out of the way. So we've got these two games. We've got Chelsea and we've got Everton. It's going to be tough games today. Really tough games. And it doesn't get any tougher than that, though. Well, it does, actually. Because we've got Sheffield Wednesday to get through. And then we've got Manchester City and then Manchester United. I can't imagine that we'll repeat the 5-0 victory over Man City. Something tells me they're going to get revenge. We're not going to worry about that. That's not important. Anyway, what's been going on in terms of the squad? You may be wondering. Well, as you can see, we're going into tonight's game full of hope, and then only to lose Daniel Sturridge between 2 to 4 weeks with a calf strain. Not ideal. Not when you've got a game like Chelsea in the Cup to come. But, if you may well noticed, we've made a signing. I did mention in the last episode that there's a young 17-year-old Spanish striker called Guillermo. Guillermo. I think that's how you pronounce it. Anyway, he's pretty good. I'll give you a quick story over this one because we met his minimum fee release clause, which is like 7.75 million. That's what we signed him for. Okay, now I thought it'd be good to get my head of youth department to handle all the contracts for the young strikers. Note to self and note to people out there: don't always rely on him. They're useless. This guy, when the bid was accepted, my head of youth department, I can't remember who it is, I don't really care at this point in time, he decides to give him the most ridiculous contract offer known to man. I can't remember quite what it was, but it was insulting. Much so that this guy walked away from it twice, to a point we nearly lost him altogether. The agent didn't want to speak to me. The deal was pretty much dead, and I was really fuming. So I obviously had to change the settings here, and thought, I'll handle this myself, because I'm not losing this kid. This guy's got... I mean, look at it. He's 17 years of age, and look at the stats on him already. I could not have... If he had gone to somewhere else in the Premier League, I'd be crying. I'd be doing this episode with tears running down my face because I would have lost him. But anyway, they thankfully managed to get the contract talks underway, offered him a reasonable contract. He's here. And so, he's on the bench. The secret weapon. Chelsea don't know a thing about him. So hopefully, he's not going to start. He's on the bench. I do feel sorry for Adam Armstrong. He does deserve his place in the team, but it's that secret weapon. He's had a bit of experience. He's played in La Liga. He's scored 4 goals in 10 games for Villarreal. So he could do it. This game is set up for him to come off the bench and win it for us and become a hero at the age of 17 years of age. So that's what's going to happen. And I think the squad. I didn't think to do any squad rotating at the minute, but I think this is the team that I'm going with. We've got Timo Horn in goal, Kieran Tierney on the left, Lascelles and Lopez in the centre, and Zappacosta on the right. I'd much rather have had Isaac Hayden in defence, which is saying something, ahead of Lopez, but as it is, that's not going to happen. He's injured still. We've got Mikel Merino, Stefano Sturaro in midfield, and the attacking mids, we've got Jose Perez, Javier Pastore, and Otavio playing behind Alexander Mitrovic. Have decided to go with the big man up front. Who knows? He may be able to nick us a goal. that is the team I'm going to go with. And aside from everything else, I think we're all good. I mean, the injuries just, it's not ideal. Andy Coric has come back off from injury, but I'm going to loan him out as well. He's going to Spain, so that's going to happen. I just feel that I don't know whether he's going to get enough first-team football for the rest of the season. I still want him in this team. He's part of the future, but I just don't know at the minute. I mean, I suppose you could argue that someone like Pastore has not been playing that well. Coric could come in, but I didn't expect Perez to be honest, to have such a good season. But anyway, that's what's going to happen. We're going to learn about to the rest of the season. Matt Ritchie is also back. I just don't know whether to put him on the bench. I mean, I think Murphy will have a break. We'll put Matt Ritchie on the bench. He's back from injury after a long-term injury out. He's back in. We're all set to go. Let's go and play this game, and let's hope we can advance to the final. Right then, so here we go. Big game. We need a big performance tonight, guys. I'm not going for that. I'm not going to go for the revenge talk either, because it never bloody works. Going to go out there, give the fans their money's worth against Chelsea. That's what we need to do. Yes, I would prefer to have Daniel Sturridge in today, of course. He's like top goal scorer for us in the league as well, I think. Good turnout. Got to get a big performance going now. No room for failure. And try not to concede so early against Chelsea. I mean, we do it every time. Did it the last time at Stamford Bridge. We just conceded in like 30 seconds of the game. But we need an early goal. To stand a chance, we need to get an early goal. Can we get one? It's Chelsea on the attack as expected. We're going to defend. Oh God! Oh, good save. I just thought for a second they were going to score, but they're not. It was a decent save by Horn. 20 minutes gone. To get one goal, it would just rattle Chelsea, and we've got a chance to win it. That's what we need. We've got to do it. At the minute, it's 2 shots each. Perez is on a yellow card. As expected, we've got Chelsea on most of the possession. God, I think Pastore is injured. Can he survive to half time? We've got Matt Ritchie on the bench. Ritchie could play a part in this tonight. Well, it looks like he's going to. Good to see Matt Ritchie back, actually. He's been out for the entire season. He's still a big player for us. So it's good that he's back in. Right, Pastore working on one leg, it seems. And right, go on, defend. Okay, that's right. No panic. It's going to be 2 minutes added on. We're going to take Zappacosta. We're going to take Pastore off. I think, just depending on how serious his injury is. Let's have a look at it. What's the matter? Potential lower leg injury. I did read that it might have been a tight calf or something, but we'll take him off. Ritchie, you're coming on. Good to see him back. No doubt he'll get a hero's welcome. Let's check out his player role here. We'll make him a shadow striker. He seems to operate best like that, especially last season, the season before. He did get a fair few goals. We've still got the secret weapon, Guillermo, on the bench, which Chelsea know nothing about. So things do, if we get a bit desperate and Mitrovic doesn't offer anything, then, we'll probably put him out there. I just did it, didn't I? I just used the revenge talk card. It never works. Why did I do it? Right then, so kicking off. It's going to be an interesting second half now, isn't it? Well, I say that. Well, it's intercepted by Lopez of all people. Well, oh, come on. There's nothing wrong with that challenge, ref. It was a soft challenge. Well, Hazard's going to strike it. Or at least Perez, on a yellow card, I forgot about that. He just hoops up the field. Can we just keep the ball now? Stop smacking up the field all the time. Give it to Chelsea. Stop passing it around like we can do. We've done it most of the season, passing the ball well, creating chances. But we're not doing it right now. And Mitrovic is on 6.5. If that does not improve at least till 65 70 minutes. I am sticking on the 17-year-old wonder kid that is Guillermo. You watch. I'm going to do it. It's getting lower. It's 6.4. It's still 0-0. We've got a chance to get something. We need a goal. We need to start scoring. Come on, we need a bit more urgency about us. Start creating something. Passing it back to the bloody goalkeeper. Right, come on, Zappacosta. Right, Marino. Perez. Mitrovic. Good ball. Sturaro. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Stefano Sturaro. And so far, we're leading on away goals. I'm not getting excited yet. Cannot get excited just yet. And that's what I want to see from Mitrovic. Finally did something useful there. Held the ball up well. Great flick on to find Sturaro with a decent finish as well. So far, so good. Don't get too excited because it's not over yet. Chelsea have got something to offer, no doubt. They're going to be firing everything at us at the minute. Oh, God. Just defend. Oh, he's... Oh, Joe, for a second, I thought we're giving a penalty away. That's why I went silent. But then it doesn't really matter because Hazard's just scored a goal. It's just absolutely typical. I mean, who's that? Lissandro Lopez. Of course, it has to be him, doesn't it? Runs into a Chelsea player and then helps set up Hazard for a goal. For God's sake, and Perez is not playing too well either. But I don't think I've got any options on the bench for him actually. Oh, we've got Jonjo Shelvey. We're taking him off, put Shelvey on. You know, it worked last time. Shelvey can find the ball. We may not be seeing Guillermo. If Mitrovic is playing well, he seems to have sorted himself out, actually. We're going to get him to attack a bit more instead of supporting. Just go from there. Right then, so Jonjo Shelvey's coming on. Can we get another goal? We've still got time to get a goal. It's sat late in the game. One goal would see us through to the final. I assume. Yes, it would. On away goals. Come on, anything. I don't care how we get the goal. Should we do it? Should we stick on the Spanish kid? It's just the risks. Should we do it? Should we put him on? Should we put on the 17-year-old wonder kid? Guillermo. Should we put him on? Yeah, we've got to do it. Why not? If we're going out, we're going out. We're going to go for it. Advance forward. Here he is. He's coming on. Nobody knows who he is. It's Guillermo. There he is. He's coming on. Everyone's excited. So, can we get something, anything? Okay, who scores? Here he is. It's Guillermo. Here he is. Oh, I thought he was going to score. It was a great opportunity. It's a corner ball now. It was a decent corner, really. We've got it. In fact, we're just going to go for it. What am I doing, guys? Mentality. Attacking. Marino. Can you get the ball in the box? Oh, come on. I thought that was a free kick. Oh, it's too late. It's going to be too bloody late, isn't it? I think I'd rather I don't know. Would you rather have taken a hammering than lose like this? Chelsea's just going to keep the ball now. It's too late. It's too bloody late, guys. It's too late. You lost it. You've lost it. What's going on here? I'm confused. Did they end the game or was it a foul? I don't get it. Is it a free kick? What's the point in that? What was the point in that? Why did you just blow the whistle for full time? Why don't give us the free kick? That is ridiculous. Well, there you go. No cup final for us this season. I think it's disappointing, man. We did have a better second half. I can't really be too hard on him. Guillermo had a great chance. Could you imagine if he scored and won us the game? He would have been a hero straight away. It was a decent opportunity. Okay, so after that rather disappointing defeat to Chelsea, we move on and we've got Everton next at Goodison Park. You may have noticed we made one signing and it was a signing that needed to be made, and that is Davinson Sanchez from Tottenham on loan. because Lisandro Lopez is currently injured. He's out between 6 days to 2 weeks with a pulled hamstring, which means it only left Florian Lejeune, and of course Lascelles, the only healthy defender we've got. So I had to act quickly at the transfer deadline. We brought in Davinson Sanchez on loan from Tottenham, and I mean it's not a bad sign. The stats are pretty good. His tackling 17, his mark is 14, heading 14, decent strength on him. So it could be a heck of a signing right here. So he's on loan, he's in the squad. So we've got a full set. We've got backup in defence. That's for sure. And we've loaned out Ante Coric. He's gone off to Spain, like I said before. I just feel he needs more football. And of course, we look at who else is in. Javier Pastore, he's injured. He's aggravated his calf, I think it is. So in comes Matt Ritchie. So the strikers department, though, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna see what this kid's about, right? A lot of people say it's too soon. It may well be too soon. We don't know until we try. You've got to get him out there. So this is the team that I've gone with. It's obviously Horn and goal. We've got Sanchez in for the injured Lisandro Lopez. Guillermo comes in for Alexander Mitrovic, and Matt Rich is in for the injured Javier Pastore. Can we please get a win to stay inside the top 4? Please. Right then, so here we are at Goodison Park. It's all about trying to get top 4 now, or at least get into European football. The disappointment of the cup loss is now over, sort of. We've got to try and just get something to stay in the top 4, because all the big boys are chasing us now. We've got Tottenham. We've even got Man United and City starting to creep into it now. So it's up to us. It's up to us. We've got Bournemouth as well still chasing. So it's up to us. Try and stay in the top 4 or the top 5, or at the very worst top 6. But we need to get something from this game. A point would not be enough. It would be disappointing as far as I'm concerned. And I suppose you'll be thinking, what on earth am I doing starting a 17-year-old boy up front, Guillermo, in place of Mitrovic? Well, you've got to try these things. You know, he might score. He might score. Hopefully. Right, it's Perez. He finds Otavio. That was a decent pass. Marino finds Ritchie. It's Tierney. Tierney of all people. What was he doing there? Some of these players just decide to go wherever they want these days. I didn't expect Tierney to be there. We started off fairly brightly, I would say. But we're on 53% possession. We have 3 shots, 4 shots actually, 2 on target. And Davinson Sanchez, the new boy on 6.8, it's not doing too bad. Good job. We had to sign him. There was no choice whatsoever. If it someone like Lascelles or Lejeune went down to injury, we'd be knackered. Absolutely knackered. So, right, because Ritchie is over the bar. We're having a go to a positive start. That is the main thing. And I am still slightly annoyed we lost that cup semi-final. Really am. It was there. It was there. It was set up for us to win that. We just couldn't hold it out. But I think overall, it's okay. Aside from the FA Cup, the FA Cup was a disaster. We lost to Huddersfield in the 3rd round. But aside from that, the way the season's going at the minute, and the way how far we got in the League Cup for us, I think it's been a decent season so far. I still don't expect us to get Champions League football. I do think we'll probably fall out of the top 4. But if we can stay 5th and 6th and get European football, even better. That's the main thing. We've got to try and bring the European football back to St. James's Park. That's what we want to see. I would like to mix it up with the likes of Real Madrid and Paris Saint-Germain and some them kind of teams. But we've got a lot of work to do yet. We're not seen to be doing anything. Guillermo's on 6.5. Okay, all right. Oh, it's Sanchez. He could have had a debut goal. I mean, he's doing well. 7.3. But as I say, all right, I'm not expecting to be hitting the net straight away. It's all about building up, being patient. We may stick on Mitrovic at some stage, which should probably be, I would have thought now. We'll stick Mitrovic on then. we'll stick him on. We'll get him to attack. If they don't score a goal, it's that guy. Everyone else seems to be playing all right at the minute, thankfully. So we'll leave that as it is. Hopefully, he can find a breakthrough. So Mitrovic is on for the Spanish wonder kid Guillermo. The next Raul, they say. That's what they suggest. That's what they recommend. That's what they think is going to happen. Right, Otavio. And Zappacosta is a decent ball in. Perez. Oh, but it falls to Marino. Just over the bar. It's getting late into the game. I hate it when this happens. It gets so late into the game. Nothing happening. So far, decent defensive display at last. That's what I like to see. But we need something up front. It's where we missed Daniel Sturridge, you see. We missed him. Right, come on. One last attack. Oh, no one there, man. No one there. It's going to be... 0-0. Well, I've got to say, I'm not happy with that, really. Right then. Okay, so after that 0-0 result against Everton, we have moved up to third, but I suspect that's going to change sometime soon because Arsenal are a game in hand. But I'm going to leave it there, guys. But before we do head off, next set of games, that's going to take place. I mean, look at that. That's ridiculous, isn't it? The 3 draws are in the cup as well. I suppose it's better than Reds. Just putting it out there. But anyway, we've got some tough games going on. We've got Sheffield Wednesday. That is a must-win game. We've got to get something out of that before heading to Manchester City and Man United as well. I think, do you know what? I should we show those 2 games? I don't know. It's massive. But I think something to think about. But I'll leave it there. So if you like this video, hit the like button, leave a comment, but more importantly, hit that subscribe button, guys. And I'll see you on the next episode, which should be out soon, hopefully. But until then, take it easy. Bye for now.